Oh man, welcome to the cluster F that is this deleting all my stuff, so I've had to reload everything. We are 15 minutes behind. Going to be 20 minutes when you see this in 5 minutes from now. So let's get right into it. I'm still trying to find out why it says UKS, because that's what I put, but it's 42. I need to put 42 because I can't find the tournament settings because that bookmark is gone, so I'm just trying to alleviate some of my headache by stabbing myself in the face. I'm just gonna leave it at that for now, because I'm dying here. I don't know where Crass is.
Okay, cool. We ready to go?
Yes, basically.
Is the stream up?
It is up, it's delayed, so we're good to go.
How much does the delay?
5 minutes.
Cool. Okay.
Did someone set the title?
I don't know. Not me. I don't do anything with the streams. That's live and Ash's job. Or Curlin. I don't know if Curlin can do it or not. There's live.
It's technically mine too.
Yeah, well, if you can do it, you should do it. I said I don't have anything to do with that stuff other than trying to get the matches, people to shoutcast the matches. Anywho, let's start off. Our first stream of ToC. We've got the 1v1 coming up with the armorless dual heavy PPC Spider 1v1. The winner of this will get 1 extra point, and they'll get to choose their map side. We've got CSPS's second team versus 42 in this Div C. Here we go. I'm looking at Prometheus's first person perspective. He's incredibly quick in his 54km/h spider. He's looking around. Let's see. Mental Jesters moving up to the middle, trying to find him. Be very careful with this spider battle. One nice shot and you can straight away lose your heavy PPCs, and that's pretty much game over. If you skill it's working. If you skill the mech properly, you won't die to 1 hit in the CT though. Should survive 1 CT hit.
Yeah, should have everything set up. I'm just behind Lamental Jester right now, waiting to peep things out here in the corner.
He's dropped a strike. Oh, there he sees him. He's Lamentable Jester spotted him. I saw him looking in the first person. I don't know if Prometheus spotted him though. Let's see. They're being very cautious. Who's going to see each other first? Oh, if Lamentable will keep walking that way, he might spot him.
Yeah, like I said, both teams trying to be careful just to peep things out, don't want to get hit without hitting back, taking strikes without...
There he is. Oh, almost 1 hit to the CT. He skilled it properly, Prometheus.
Oh, dear Lord, that is orange.
Oh, he missed that shot. Yeah, he's deep orange. Like I said, you can survive 1 hit. Boom! Lost his arm. That was a good tank. Didn't get his side torso. Will the strike get him? Think he dodged the strike? Oh, he's dead. Oof. Oh, he lost his heavy peeps. Lamentable Jester lost his heavy peeps. He's only got his small pulse left in the CT.
Oh man, this is.
He might get him. He might get him here. That small pulse can finish off that CT once he gets in range. He's going to get him without his peeps. Start shooting! Shoot your small pulse, it doesn't matter. Just start shooting him. You're not going to overheat. He can't do anything with the heavy peep.
Does he not have it set up and keyed? Oh no, he's got it.
He's got it, but he knows he's buggered, I think. I don't know why he keeps shooting him with heavy PPC though. He's cooking himself. What a way to end. Oh no, he's got him. Shoot him! Kill the CT! There he goes.
Oh man.
Well, lost your heavy peeps and one with a small pulse. That was all in that first shot, that CT shot that Jester got off on. Good shot. Jeez, I'm glad I put that small pulse in that build.
Thankfully, yeah.
Well, I didn't. Yeah, 86 damage to 51. So that means CSPS gets their publish those stats. In case I forget, gets their 2 points. Prometheus, sorry. Prometheus gets his team 1 point, and they get to choose which side. Now, one thing I did in one of the exhibition matches, I forgot to change from skirmish to conquest, so I'm not going to forget that now. It's the first thing I'm going to do. Here we go. Conquest, and we're going to go Canyon Network, North America, 10 first person, all good.
Which CSPS team is this?
It's their second team. Their first CSPS first team is in Div B. Their second team's in this division, Div C.
What's their nickname for this one? I guess I'd have lost that tournament page and everything, so. How are we not live yet?
5-minute delay. Should be coming up.
Oh,
soon.
I gotta refresh it?
I have an Ashes
damn it.
job.
My bad. I had to...
Oh, Kerlon. I don't know if Kerlon could do it or not.
No, it's all good now. I had to press start watching. Like I said, I've been signed. They had to sign me out of everything. It's been a nightmare.
Oh, that's what you get for having kids.
Like literally, because of the school thing, they had to have their own Google accounts in here, but it deleted all my bookmarks, everything, and I have 3 accounts. I looked through every one, nothing, just poof, gone. So
I don't think that's Google's fault. It sounds like your kids deleted your stuff.
probably I told them not to. I would have shot them.
Oh, rip. Okay. 42 has 5 minutes to ready up. Conquest can network North America. 10 minutes, first person only, no to full teams. All good. Excellent. So, this. Do you have the map strat, by the way?
I have that set up, thankfully.
Yeah. Could you please send it to me?
It's in your Discord chat, man. It's just really old.
Are you using the same one?
Oh yeah, I never change.
Because I have like a million map strats.
Okay, I'll send it to you again.
Yeah. Okay. No, I found it. It's alright.
It's too late. I sent you the new one.
All good. Okay, so this will be the light drop. We only have Theta as the only capture point. 10 minutes, 5v5. So there are 4 lights and 1 medium allowed. No weight restrictions, just class restrictions. Only 1 of each mech. You cannot have, for example, 2 wolfhounds. So, some common mechs from the exhibition matches were obviously wolfhounds, bushwhackers, vapor eagles, those sort of things. Urban mechs were seen quite often. A few different types of Just those typical medium pulse light mechs that were quite strong. There's not too many SRM bombers. There was from Nod, there was the Jenna 2C, which got a one-hit kill on Alpine Peaks in one of the exhibition matches, but they weren't overly common with the exception of that. Just getting messaged by people. Not to worry. So they are all locked, good to go. Let's launch. Make our forever loading screen. At least with 5v5 we've got nice frames in most of the maps. Don't have those frame problems like in the regular quick play matches or faction play.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Teams are in.
Okay, it's the Federal Offenders team. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. So we've got the Chump in the Urban Met K9.
Man, you gotta wait for the music.
Elemental Jester in the Piranha 2. Nah, you don't have to wait. You're just looking at them. Dubious Squirrel in the Javelin 11A. Sail in the Wolfhound 2. And then we've got Deathly Eyes in the Vulcan. Starting over in that Alpha spawn point with the jump jets. Yeah, what have we got on the other side?
42 side, we got a Mistlinks G, Uziel 6P, Javelin 11A, K9 as well, and the Wolf 2 Therax. So almost the same, but not all.
Yeah. Well, the Uziel 6P, I presume 6 medium pulse. And then the Mistlinks G is an interesting choice over the Piranha. I suppose they chose that because of the jump jets, which they might be looking at utilising.
Yeah,
but it is a bit weaker.
Yeah, 3 of the CSPA guys trying to take Theta, all on it.
Yeah, not taking much damage, only getting chip damage from those MPLs at that range. Not being able to take it, but again, not taking much damage. That Piranha will be able to get it, I imagine.
Yeah, he's in the place. He's in a good spot.
Yeah. They need that Uziel. Yep, they got it. So that's going to make them push eventually if this stays like this. And they've got the Urban Mech over here doing a few little trades and the Javelin in the back. I'd say the Javelin should probably move up and use... I presume it's got medium lasers on that one. It should use its medium lasers to get some nice trades against the MPL mechs.
Oh, beautiful strike. Hit Herod for 5%.
It's not really much, is it? We've seen some big strikes. some big strikes can hit for 30% damage on light mechs.
I think if it was artillery,
they're rotating down at the low ground, and they're using their jump jets to push up. CSPS have rotated away.
Yeah, I'm falling 42 around the curve here, so they're in a great place, like you said, moved right into where they need to be.
Deathly Eyes has to be careful here in the... Ooh, just missing that Uziel. He has to be careful he doesn't overextend Deathly Eyes on that right side. He's put a UAV up. Or Thorax in the middle, it's always a dangerous place to be. I don't know if he knows Deathly Eyes is there, he's not focusing. I'll have to rotate out. Looks like 42 have taken a bit more damage at the moment. They're trying to focus on Deathly Eyes. 65%, they blew something off him. I think it was his dead arm. 55%. He's dropped in the low ground, which is a smart move. They're going to follow him in, try and get that kill on him. And there they go, they got it. 1 kill up. They are in the low ground now, though, which is quite disadvantageous. Mistlink, Kamichiwa and the Mistlinks taking on to Chump 1v1 over in the side there.
Yeah, they're a bit spread out now.
Yeah, they've sort of spread out and taken into a few different... The Chump's going to get focused out here by the Uziel and the Mistlink, so I don't think he's going to last very long. Thorax just got legged and now he's dead. He got singled out himself. The Chump in the Urban Mech, I believe, is legged, and he's protecting his remaining leg from those two mechs. I think Kamichiwa is just trying to finish him off. Can't quite get him yet.
This is a weird one.
Yeah, sort of spread out. There we go. Kamichiwa finally got the Chump's remaining leg.
Yeah, Zudakai doing good.
He's very low. There he goes.
He made it quite a while, though.
Yeah, he was tanking as much as he could.
I think a salesman leg, he's down.
Yep. So it's 3-2 with Herod quite injured in that urban mech, but the urban mechs are very tanky, especially if he runs LFE instead of XL.
Yeah, Kamichiwa's coming back in here, so we'll see.
Nah, Juby Squirrel's legged. I think that's going to seal the deal, unless this Piranha can get a very quick kill. Yeah, he did, but will it be enough? He probably needs to run away here, honestly. No, he's legged. That's going to be it. Piranha's not going to last long. There he goes. So, nice spread out. More of a skirmish than a brawl, with a lot of MPLs.
Yeah, that was a good 5-3 win for 42.
Yeah, going 5 kills to 3, 42's way. And now, of course, with only 35 points, and they've killed all the enemy mechs, so they can go and capture the other points to speed this end part up. What Kamichiwa's going over to do now. Carl eventually going to trundle off, but probably won't make a difference. I think Kamichiwa getting that second one will seal it up. Kamichiwa barely got shot. He was ignored most of the time, which is a very dangerous thing to do with machine gun lights. They can very quickly rack up their DPS if left alone. The mislinks, in my eyes, it would have been one of the primary targets I would have focused on. It's got those big arms that are very easy to shoot off when you've got the 4 machine guns in them.
No, you are correct. He would have been a great target for them.
Because obviously he must have done well to keep himself shielded until they got closer together. Let's have a look. Publish the stats. So a nice spread of damage. Therak's getting picked for only 75 damage. This is surprising, but Carl Avery and the Uzil picking up 3 kills. And Kamichiwa getting the other 2 in that mislinks. Only 155 damage. They're obviously very low scoring, only 5v5 and the light drop. Nice first drop to have. So now we are going to move on to the medium drop with Viridian Bog. What's this? You're showing me other stats.
Some stats for you. 16 team damage from Dubious Squirrel, 11 from Assail being the top numbers in there. But great, Kamichiwa with that mislink, 6 components destroyed. And 4 for Carl, and then 4 for Assail, and the Wolfhound 2. Zeal for Carl. So do some good work with those light mechs.
Okay, there's 42. It's back up the top. We're going to change to Viridian Bog. Make sure it's daytime, not night. Team 1 has 5 minutes. There we go.
Again, sorry to the teams and the fans who were waiting to watch. Things were kind of a cluster F setting this up again in basically 10 minutes. As I thought it was all ready to go.
No backups. Rip.
I will probably set up another browser. Bring on Firefox and have it ready.
Get Firefox all set up.
Well,
and hide it.
Yeah, hide it.
No Firefox icon. Or you can get a sign into it. You can get it security so they can't even get into it.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
So,
you want to go over the map strat on that one?
Nah, there's not much to go over, honestly. It's just a typical light drop. They sort of engaged, had a bit of a rotation. They actually broke off into more of a skirmish than a full-on brawl as you typically see in the drop ones. That was a little bit different. Yeah, it was a nice little game. I enjoyed it. This one is, I find, more interesting. Drop 3 we're on to now with Viridian Bog. There's a lot of different things you can do in this medium drop. Someone's messaging me again.
Man, you tell them we're working.
Yes, I am. Get out of here. So, the medium drop, we've got 4 mediums and a heavy. So, a few different strategies I've seen run on this map. You can go, of course, all full brawl with lots of SRMs, maybe a few ballistics in there. Or you can go full ATM deck, which I've seen work quite well on this map. especially if the enemy team do not bring any AMS. Some Dakar options in the heavy. Some of the mediums, like the Bushwhacker, can run some dual Ultra 10s as well. A few different ways you could go about it. Or, of course, you can do a more laser vomit or MPL type of deck, or a longer range deck and sit up top. There's a few high spots you can only reach with jump jets, like a decent amount of jump jets on Bog. So there's lots of different options that you can do for this map. I think the most prevalent one we will see will be Brawl. I think high DPS NSR, as they call it, will be the winning factor for the medium drop, with maybe a few different things thrown into the middle as well.
Yeah. This one's Theta again, sorry, correct?
Pardon?
This one is Theta? As the...
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Theta is the majority of the points are Theta.
I don't have the rules out.
The only one today that isn't Theta is Alpine Peaks on drop 5, which is Gamma. The rest of them are Theta. Grim Plexus Theta, HPG Manifold Theta. Alpine Peaks is the only one at Gamma. Which is the Gamma, if you don't remember, is the top northeast part of the map. It's down in the big sort of city area, surrounded by the mountains. So it's an area that's not commonly fought, especially by assault mechs, which drop 5 is 4 assault mechs apiece and 1 light mech. So it'll be interesting to see the different strategies and positions that teams pick up when they're fighting just over Gamma with assault mechs. Usually it's solely the realm of light mechs in most comp games.
And we got both teams locked right now, so...
Excellent. All teams locked. Let's go.
Let's rock and roll.
What are some mechs you're thinking we'll see in this map? What do you think would be a mech that both teams will have?
It's a 4 mediums, 1 heavy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The problem is with the guys I play with or talk to, they play a lot of the MRM, like Griffins and stuff.
The MRM
like that.
boys. I imagine a Vapor Eagle will be pretty popular, or perhaps a Bushwhacker, even though it doesn't have the jump jets.
Yeah, because whatever match we watched last week that we cast, or I cast, they had some Vapor Eagles, they had some Bushwhackers.
Vapor Eagle's very strong on the medium drop in general, and this map in particular with all the jump jets you can fit into it.
So staring at
flexible loadout.
I'm staring at Comcell Porcelain Service right now with Dubious actually in the Bushwhacker X1, the Chump in the Vulcan 5T, Phoenix 2 for sale, Crab 27L, and the Thanatos 5S for Deathly. What do you got on the 42 answer side?
42 answer, we've got a Huntsman Hero, the packet, Vulcan 5T, a Night Gear, a Uzeal 6P again, and a Vapor Eagle. Now, where's the Vapor Eagle? What have we got on this Vapor Eagle? Some sort of missile loadout. I believe it's the Brawler one.
Ooh, that is a brawly Nightgyre.
Yeah. So we're going to see some push here, and we've got the Night Gear with ultra autocannons on that Night Gear. So a bit of Overwatch with mainly Brawl.
Yeah, 2 heavy Goss.
And yeah, they're being pretty aggressive. That both teams are ignoring Theta at the moment. Probably because of the Answer's aggressive play on this side. So the Comstar Postal Service are being a bit cautious. You've got to be very careful of Sail peeking that corner in your Phoenix Hawk. If they happen to set up, you could take a lot of damage. You got 1 free trade from it. Got 3% off Prometheus. And sort of got a bit of a hold up. Are we going to see a NASCAR around the point? I think we're going to see.
Just around the tip.
No, 42 have changed. They've changed their move.
Counter NASCAR.
Oof. Whoever goes first around that corner's got to be very careful. Oh, is that a heavy Ghost Thanatos?
Yes, it is.
Oh, they're going to focus him out. Look, going for his legs. Mistake. So he got a nice hit off into the Night Gear, but I think he's going to go down. There goes the Thanatos. Zudikai's jumping up. No, he's down 2 in the Night Gear. Both heavies instantly dropped. And now we're going into a big brawl off. Comstar have moved back a bit away from the brawl, trying to use their MPLs.
Holy crap, Kamichio with 8 SRM6 on that Facket. The Huntsman. Yikes.
That's going to be very hot. Are they just without Artemis, I presume?
No Artemis, doesn't say.
Yeah, just no Artemis. the 2 apiece here. He's going to be very hot in that Huntsman. One of the legs off Laminable Jester. They're focusing him out. I've noticed 42 of focus is quite good. And they're going for legs, both matches. The Chump's trying to move away with his Vulcan, and they've still got the Bushwhacker they're ignoring in the back. They'll be careful about that. Focusing the Vulcan, that's one of his legs off. There he goes, 2 legs done. Now, will Dubious manage to get another kill or 2? That is the question. They're going for his legs again as well. One of his legs is smoking. Needs to focus one of these mechs. You get extra points for getting kills in this league. So even if he's lose the drop, he wants to get one more kill. Kamichiwa's overheated and he's shut down, I think.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. But Dubious still not managed to get a kill. And
almost
with no
got Herod, but
yeah, not quite. Another strong showing from 42. Really good focus I've noticed from 42. They're just focusing those legs and they're obviously calling out which mech they're going for, and that's what they're sticking to. So it will be interesting to see if they still go for legs.
Well, 42 has been around for a
heavier.
while in competitive, and they were a good team, so they're top 12 usually, so CSPS has been coming up, so this is good, interesting to see how CSPS will do against them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there has been a little bit of a mix-up with this tournament in terms of the divisions. A few teams have dropped down into lower divisions, and that's I mean, when I say a few, like, you know, Majestic 12 and 228 Blackwatch are both in Div B, or not. They're called 228 Wuhan Watch, but formerly Blackwatch are both in Div B, and there's WKL and 42 have dropped down into Div C, amongst some others. So there's a bit of a mix-up. So we'll see. A lot of the teams are quite out of practice. Okay, now I'm going to change the pilots in the map. There we go, all changed up. The next map is HPG. The next map's just, let's have a look.
Ooh, Carl Avery.
Cal Avery with 34.
34.
Interesting. How did he get that? He had the MPLs as well.
That might have been an errant strike, because he did have a strike that seemed a bit behind when 42 made that push around. Like, maybe it was a mistake, but I don't know. Might have been from CSPS. Hard to tell. I wish the strikes had different colors. That would be great.
Yeah, one would have blue for the spectators and one would have red. Yeah, that would be a good feature to have. Yeah. We've got 2 Laminable Jester and his Crab doing 400 damage, and Dubious Squirrel doing 400 as well. Deathly Eyes, of course, got one heavy gore shot off before he died with a big 50 damage
That's
from the Thanatos.
terrible.
Oh, well, if you get focused out, there's not much. I mean, the Night Gear
It's
with
true,
Dakar only did 116, so it wasn't.
Well, yeah, he pushed high stage top, and that's both what they did. So, first targets, they're going to die.
Yeah, when you look at it, the damage numbers.
Well, 42's focus is what.
Yeah, exactly. The damage numbers are almost in favour of CSPS. They're very close, the damage numbers. I'd say it's just 42 having better focus and 42 going for legs is making the big difference here.
Yeah.
CSPS might not be focusing a particular component, they might just be going center mass, which in these medium drops, I mean, can work sometimes, but other times some of these mechs can tank a lot of damage using their arms, their side torsos before they go down, so it can make a big difference. Both teams readying up for HPG. This is HPG amenable on a heavy drop, so it is 4 heavy mechs and 1 assault mech. The cap point is Theta in the basement, and thankfully, unlike MOR, there can't be any standoff with one team going on the roof and one team going underneath, because you can only capture Theta if you're under the basement. So it's pretty much, we're going to see 99% of the time, we're going to see full brawl, 5 brawling mechs, heavy mechs go under there. I think the Annihilator is going to be a very popular assault choice just because of how much firepower and how tanky it is. As for the other mechs, there's Onions that I imagine will be both quite popular, both from Clan and in the Sphere side. Roughnecks are very tanky and can bring some nice brawling loadouts. What are some other mechs you think we'll see in this heavy HPG drop?
You say that like people love bringing the mechs I bring, which is not how it goes.
No, that's what I think we'll see.
No,
What else do you think? What's another one you think?
No, I think you're pretty on the money with that. Of what's going to be brought
Yeah,
out
they're
here.
the obvious choices. Maybe a Marauder would be another pick that they could do. Tanky Innisphere Marauder. Or what else could we see?
Like I said, I'm an onion
Quick
boy. But
Quick Draw IV4 with MRMs.
yeah, actually, I would agree with the 4-4. That'd be the one.
Yeah.
A lot of people seem to like
IV4
that one.
is probably yeah. Especially if you're going to continue to focus legs as 42 is gone, which you could potentially do. We're locked and ready to go. I mean, the MRMs are excellent for shooting legs. It's exceptional, especially on heavy mechs with those big chunky legs, like for example the Summoner. They just collect all the MRMs when you shoot them. So we'll have to see if 42 continue to focus legs down or if they're starting to go torsos now.
I mean, I wouldn't ditch legs. If it's a strategy that works for you and your team, I would stick with it. So I'd assume they're going to.
That's one thing teams will not want to do. Just do not skip leg day.
Once you get good at shooting legs, don't stop shooting legs.
Especially not in the first drop. Going legs in the first drop. Oh, I've managed to put myself well out of the map.
Let's go back. Correct. We have a quick draw for 4. So, whose side am I on? Sorry, I'm on the Comstar Postal Service side. We got a Warhammer 6R for Elemental Jester, Annihilator 1X, Onion 2CC, Onion VA, my man Assail, and a Thanatos 5S for Get the Eyes again. What do you got on the 42
You'll
side?
have to do it. I've done the old spectator bug myself. Broke it.
Can you not get into a mech?
I'm watching all the mechs, but you call out the team, and I'm going to go through some of the builds they're using.
All good. I got Heron in the MC2. Sorry, Madcat 2B. Sunspider VG for Kamichiwa. Quick Draw 4-4 for Thorax. Carl's in the linebacker scene. He is pushing up really far. Holy smokes, buddy. And then whoever's back there, Zudakai in the Nightgyre B.
Yeah, so we're going to look. Zudakai's build is 2 Ultra 10s and an Ultra 20 in that night gear. We've got a Sail in the Onion, the typical AC-20 4S from 6 Artemis build. Lamentable Jesters in the Dual Heavy Gorse Warhammer. Interesting choice. Another Dual Heavy Gorse Thanatos from Deathly Eyes. Okay, I don't know why he's not shooting that linebacker there. He got a nice shot on the linebacker. GBS Squirrel, Dual Ultra 10, 3 SR6 Artemis Onion 2C.
Yeah, they're going balls deep underground.
Mad Cat B is Dual Ultra 10, Dual LBX 10. No, we're pushing under now. Sunspider with the 2 Ultra 10 ERPPC build for Kamichiwa. And Cull Avery with 6 MPL linebacker. And of course the Quick Draw IV4 with 2 MM30s.
Yeah, Jester and that Warhammer getting glazed by that strike put on the outside of the door.
Oh, we've got a lot of heavy gorse coming in, so it'll be interesting.
Ooh, yeah, squirrel down. Stuck in the doorway.
You can't get stuck in it. They're going legs again. The Annihilator's almost legged already.
Holy crap, yeah, he is. Jesus.
Yep, the legs are coming off. The Sunspider Vanguard is opened. Oh, there we go. A nice heavy gorse shot. Destroying him, finishing him off. Well, the legs very open on Lamentable Jesters. Quick Drive E4 has been halved. There he goes. The legs going off. The legs again. Very strong showing, shooting the legs off.
Yeah, great. Like I said, smart work.
Yep.
And that's about the best way to kill an Annihilator, too, from the way that went, compared to that exhibition match.
Yeah, it can't. It won't tank any damage. Legs. So, yeah, the Chump doing a nice 589 damage in that Annihilator. But not quite enough. Again, a few mechs going down very quickly. The Onion VA, both Onions, 118 damage, 78 damage for CSPS. Another very strong showing from 42.
Just going to pull up stats here for you.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Carl with 33 team damage in that linebacker. But yeah, 7 component destructions for that Mad Cat 2B from Herod. Holy smokes.
Ultra 10s, LBX 10s doing work. Okay, I'm going to switch the teams over.
Yeah, like even like I said, as tanky as the Onion 2C and the VAR, it's just when you walk in that door, when you stand there, you're dead. It doesn't matter. They had 42 had firing lines everywhere.
I would have liked to seen a split push.
Two entryways?
No, yeah, as many as you want. I mean, there's 4 entryways. You can
true.
Go in all 4 if you want to. I think pushing through one doorway when the enemy team's already completely under there is quite dangerous, which I think we just saw the result of there. Now we have Alpine Peaks as our assault drop. So I will get you to use the map strap for this one because it is
perfect. Because I got to pee.
It is a quite interesting one. I'll have a chat about that.
Yeah, it's up right now.
Excellent. So this is the only drop in week 1 where we don't have Theta as the main cap. The main cap will be up the top here, which I'll mark in purple. Gamma. So all of this is low ground. All down here, this is all low ground. And that sort of starts to move a bit up there. So being 4 assaults and 1 light, most likely I'm going to anticipate an initial light movement like this from at least one of the teams, if not both, to try and take control of that gamma point. And then some spots that assault mechs can take on Team 2 commonly, as we've seen from the exhibition matches, there are some assaults up here or up here. And then from Team 1 side, you often see assaults sort of in this area. Now, it is open, especially on Team 1 side, to some different strategies. You can run maybe not fully large, but something different, and you can move up here quite easily on Team 2's side, especially if they're not scouting out there. Wait a sec. Someone's messaging me. The Chindle. No. Live's got that. So it will be interesting to see if we just say full ER large spam or ER PPCs, or if we see a team do something different. I mean, you could always take, of course, a narking light and then 4 LRM boats, which would be pretty rough if the other team isn't prepared for it. Or you could simply take more sort of, mid-range drop decks, and if you can push up close enough without taking too much damage, you can easily overpower the ER large laser assaults. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Now let's have a look.
Sorry, I almost fell down the stairs.
It's not a good plan.
Well, it would have sucked.
So dubious lost connection. He's going to come back. So one thing we haven't made mention of so far are the differences of the tonnages. Something I've been interested because there's no tonnage limits. A lot of the time you'd be erring on the sign of... What was that?
No, go ahead, sorry.
I was just going to say, a lot of the times you'd be looking towards picking the heaviest mechs in each tonnage bracket to get the most out of them, but that's not always the case. For example, we saw the Vulcan in drop 1 has a 40-ton medium instead of one of the 55-tonners.
Because I even think the match that we cast last week in the exhibition match, there was a 25-ton difference in one of the drops, and it was like, it seems substantial when it's like 350 to 325.
Yeah, it can look substantial, but often isn't always the case. I mean, especially in this map, if both teams go long range, I think we won't see a lot of 100-tonners. Might see the Annihilator in a long-range battle, but the other ones aren't really that suitable. More likely to see things like Stalkers, Battlemasters, 90-tonners like Supernovas, or PPC Warhawks, Blood Asps, that sort of thing will be commonly taken rather than 100-tonners on this map.
Yeah.
Have to wait and see.
But I think you got the maps figured out right. That's exactly where you want to go, is either the H11, H12 for Team 2 side, and then 10 and G9, F10 and G9 for blue.
Yeah. A lot of the exciting parts of this map will be the plays that the light mechs make. especially for Alpine Peaks. I imagine we'll see a lot of ER large laser trading, some strikes and things, nothing too exciting. But the really exciting plays can and hopefully will be made by those one lights. You really don't want to lose your light in this match. You really don't want to lose it. So if we see one team lose their light early on, that's a crazy bad disadvantage. If it comes to a 1v1 fight at the middle and Gamma, that's not a fight you want to lose. You don't want to lose your only light. It puts you at such a huge disadvantage. If only because then it's very, very difficult to actually ever get the Gamma cap. If one team can manage to get that Gamma cap early and hold it, I mean, that can make such a huge difference.
Both teams are locked and good to go.
Yep, we're loading in now. This is the 5th drop of the night, with one more to go after this on Grim Plexus. So far, the matches have been competitive, but definitely going towards 42 pretty strongly with their leg strategy. This is one map they'll have a lot of difficulties going legs if they opt for any large laser trade.
Yeah.
So I will not make the same mistake and go into their cockpits this time. I'll wait for that music to come in.
Yeah, don't do that.
I didn't actually mean to. I hit my key because I was distracted. Here they are away in their drop ships, spawning outside of the maps. Oh, there they go. Comes the music.
Alrighty, well, I'm staring at console portrait service. So I got a Sail and a Battlemaster 1G, Annihilator 1P, Corsair 7A for Dubious, Stalker 5S, and a Flea for the Chump. What do you got on the 42 side?
Got something a little bit different. We've got Annihilator 1P, Battlemaster 1G, which are typical to see. We've got a Warhammer 2C, which will probably be Peeps, pop-tarting Peeps. But then we have an Executioner, which is an interesting choice. And we also have their choice of light is a Raven 3L.
Is that the large laser Raven?
I presume so. But it's even then, it's quite like it's got high mounts, which is presumably why they choose it. Yeah, which is presumably why they've chosen it. But it's still fine. It's a very interesting choice to take.
Well, they're still going to lose the cap point on this one.
They are, and that's going to be a very big problem. Yep. So we got Zudokai and the PPC Warhammer with jump jets. That version has 5 ER large Battlemaster for Shade.
Yep.
Kamichiwa in the 5 ER large Annihilator 1P. It's a very good mech. And then, yes, as I suspected, a triple PPC Executioner from Prometheus. There's a strike on the cap point, and the Raven is shooting at the Chump, but he has managed to get that point, which is very big in this particular map. And the Raven's now taking damage from his assaults. Very far away, but still. So, yeah, we have a ER large laser Stalker, ER large laser Corsair, ER large laser Annihilator, and an ER large laser Battlemaster.
Okay, so CSPS isn't, or that's where they're hanging out. Okay, so that's where they're hanging out. They're not hanging out on the ridge side where there's cover, because, yeah, 42's got a long way to go still. Oh, man.
Yeah, they do. They'll eventually move up into this ridge area to cover the Gamma cap point. I mean, the Flea's managed to almost fully cap Gamma right now, so I'm really not liking 42's positioning right at the moment. They're taking a long time to get up here. They haven't contested Gamma.
Well, Dubious. Have you looked at Dubious with his 4 sweet AMS? He's expecting Lerms, baby.
Yeah, of course. Well, you're not going to run anything else on the Corsair 7A. That was a given as soon as you see that mech. It's going to have at least 3 AMS, if not 4. We've got the Flea scouting on the right side to make sure there's no shenanigans coming up, because they, of course, haven't seen many of the mechs yet. Prometheus doing some pop-tarting with his Executioner. And a little bit of chip damage so far and long-range shooting trading. And here we go. Look, the Raven is moving in. So 42 are initiating the trade and getting that Raven to move in. And this is one of the points where I think CSPS have made a mistake. That Flea should be down at the base of this cliff. There's no reason for that Flea not to be at the base of that cliff. There's nothing that the 42 assault mechs could do about it if it was down there. And if the Raven tried to jump down and kill it, it'll just get obliterated by the assaults. So they've managed to flip Gamma for free, essentially, which is, I think it's a really, really big mistake that's been able to occur.
Yeah, you are correct, because you probably thought like they were going to defend it with the assaults, but like you said, what else is the
Well, it's
light
very
have to do?
difficult to defend it with the assaults because they're trading.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what else is the light doing? He's literally, even if he's going to try and
Yeah, he was.
flank, it's a waste of time.
Well, he's
Unless
wasted
he's
too much time already.
right in there.
Yeah, if he was a piranha and he just insta killed one of these assault mechs with 2 alphas, then yeah, maybe that might have been worth it. But he isn't, and he's not. So it's a big mistake. Now the Raven is walking over here near their other light. This might be a bit of a light battle in a second. Looking, they're going to run into each other. I don't know if they know. I think the chump knows. Yeah, he's seen the Raven now. If he gets his kill and he can flip that cap, that'll.
Yeah,
Is he not seeing him? What is he doing?
I don't know. Oh yeah, you see some. Oh
Oh,
yeah, one touch.
oh, that's huge on that the side torso back shot insta kill.
I like how he took his time.
Do not throw this flea away to jump. Do not do what you're doing. You need to get down to Gemma. Take the long way around. Go through Kappa and then get on that cap point.
Yeah, take the safest way possible.
Right now, if I was him, I would tell him to go around Kappa side and then come up the low ground. Just make it as safe as possible. They're not going to see him going that.
Yeah, there's
They
lots
just keep
of time.
trading. Yep. And the answer are bleeding damage. Now, I mean, they managed to flip that cap point, but like they've lost their light. It's a huge disadvantage now. So it's flipped completely the other way. And look, as I said, the jump is going down the long way.
Yep.
He's going all the way down. So he needs to make sure he doesn't touch Kappa. And I don't think that the 42... They're going to have to really do something special now to come back from losing their light like that. That was a big mistake from that Raven. I don't know why the Raven went over there anyway. It didn't need to. What was the point in going over there?
Probably trying to do the same thing as the Chump was going to do and get a different angle. But the Chump with the medium lasers, it didn't make sense. Raven being over there, maybe. But
nah, the Raven didn't need to go over there at all. They had the cap point. I mean,
he was set up for long range,
of armor, but yeah, but he shouldn't have. If anything, he should have gone to the right. Look, you can go right up here on the right near this weird radio tower thing here, and you can get a complete Overwatch view of where their assault mechs currently are. Have a look.
Oh, way further up.
Yeah, see it up the top with this radio tower here.
Yeah, way up past Zudakai.
Yeah, if he wanted to do that, he could have gone all the way up there. They would have been able to spot the flea going that way, and he could have gotten an extra angle. Now look, here's the jump. Yeah,
you get perfect eyes from up here too on the point. So yeah, not a bad place.
Exactly. There was no point going where he went. It was just putting himself dangerous. So here's
because if they want to shoot him, they gotta poke out hard.
Kamichiwa is doing it, but he's taking a lot of return fire. Oh, there's a strike on it. Oh, he's almost got rid of it, but he's going to back off, of course. Hug those buildings.
Well, he's got time. He's got percentage too, so.
It's 3 minutes left. He needs to get it. He doesn't have all the time in the world, but he has to flip it. That's the most important
42 is going to get hurt here, poking out like that, trying to...
CSPS really need to be just full exposing right now and shooting.
Yeah, because they're
not... the Chump's going to die. Look, 29%. He died.
Man.
Yep.
Oh, he flipped it.
Big plays. Now CSPS have to push. They have to be the ones to push. Oh, no, he managed to get. I didn't notice.
Yeah, he just flipped it.
He managed to get Gamma. He managed to get it. No, that's huge. That's completely different. Now they just have to hold. Great. I didn't know he got it. I thought he died with it still neutral. And of course, Kamichiwa dies. Yeah, this is going to be...
He died a hero.
Yeah, died a hero. I don't know if you can quite say an Annihilator dropping down a cliff to get a cap point is heroic.
No, not Kamichiwa. No, DeChump's the hero.
yeah, DeChump died a hero, but Kamichiwa, I think,
he was
died in desperation rather than heroically. They're all jumping down here, and I think it's going to be a shooting fish in a barrel type of event right now. There's nothing more else to go.
Well, they almost,
there goes Prometheus.
had to, but yeah, it's almost, unless they all pushed it at the same time, and you pushed ahead of it, and they were shooting you outside of the square. There was no other.
They didn't have. They're already bleeding armor on the trades, so yep, big difference right now.
I actually like this area too, because like you said, the ER Lagers do way more damage than the old areas that you fight on Alpine, because the distances are just so much longer.
Yeah, I mean,
well, instead of doing 2 damage, it's doing 5.
Yeah, it's quite a nice area to fight amongst too, because it's something that's much more unusual. So yeah, Shade needs to just retain his mech. He doesn't need to trade anymore.
Yeah, he needs to get out of there. Save the point.
Just go hide. They won't ever be able to get you. All you have to do is not peek anymore. Just go down to this low ground here in this ditch.
Yeah, just
And
request a drop ship.
save your mech. get that extraction. There's no point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they'll never get to him in a minute 20, so he's fine.
No chance. So right where he is now, he can just sit there. Just stay there. Nothing's going to happen to you.
Because what is hurt on him?
Oh, I imagine everything. Probably CT, wouldn't it? And side torsos on that Battle Master. His arms aren't smoking.
Yellow CT, yellow side torso. Everything else is
I don't know why he's going where he's going. He's just giving them an opportunity to kill him now. He should have stayed up in that Raven. There's no point in going any further. If anything, if he peeks down here, this Annihilator could just alpha him with 5 ER large and kill him. Or is he going to continue to run? He's continuing to run away.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, but like I said, he could have just stayed up there, waited around the corner.
Yeah, they're not going to. Yeah, they are looking for him, but not going to be to any luck, I don't think, at this point, unless he really stuffs up in the next 30 seconds.
How fast is Elemental Jester Stalker? Jesus Christ! It's going uphill for crying out loud.
It can't be too quick. It's max engines. It's max engines very slow. Oh, yeah, look at him going up there searching. That's a good spot to go to.
Oh yeah, I got 10 seconds and maybe he can get in range. Barely.
Nah, it's not going to change now. No, CSPS pick that. I believe that's their first win. 42 not doing as well when they are unable to shoot their enemy's legs, it would seem. Let's have a look at the damage numbers. See, as I said, that was all made and broken by the light mechs. Yeah. You know, the trading really didn't matter. It was all on the light mechs and the capturing that point. Yep, so the fleet doing 28 damage, but getting a solo kill, I'm imagining, on that Raven. And the Raven doing 28 damage as well, unfortunately not getting a kill, which was the big mistake of the game. And look at that, yeah, CSPS doing a lot more damage on their trades. And I mean, their assault mechs I deem much more suitable for that engagement. The PPCs are much harder to use in that engagement. And I think the vast majority of, especially clan PPCs, without having, being able to boost them over 2,000 meters a second, makes them very difficult to hit at those 1 kilometer plus engagements. 600 damage for Deathly Eyes in the 81p. 478 damage and 538 for Sail as well. So very strong showing from CSPS.
Yeah. To jump 28 damage, but that's all it took.
28 damage, 1 kill, and basically won the match with that.
Yeah, it's the one that counted.
Yep, it's the one that counted. And he waited and he bided his time until he knew Ragnarhawk was not moving anymore, so he could get that one hit on the side torso. He would have had 5 medium laser flea. So I don't believe he would have even been able to get the kill. If he went rear torso, he would have had to go inside torso to ensure that kill on that Raven. Who's been hacking up the logo? You're in trouble with the MWO Comps artist, I believe, system. Have you been messing with the logo?
Negative. The MW Comp logo?
No, the Trials of Combat logo.
No.
Who's been messing with it? Okay, now we need to switch them for the final time. And I believe that the other match, SROT vs GNX, is just about to go live if it hasn't already gone live. So we'll be able to shift people. Yep, so just with Ash, so we'll be able to shift over our viewers to that after this last match drop. So it is Grim Plexus with our mixed drop. So 1 light, 1 medium, 1 heavy, 1 assault, and 1 whatever mech of your choosing. Now, in the majority of cases, we're expecting to see 2 assaults, but maybe we'll get lucky and one time we'll see something that is an assault as that 5th mech. This is more of a, I suppose, what you could call a traditional type of drop with a spread of different mechs. So it'll be interesting to see if teams opt for going for like more of a sort of light pack where they go take a Wolfhound and a Vulcan combo as a medium pulse lights to run together, or whether they opt to take instead of something like a PPC Vapor Eagle as that medium slot, or even something very old school like a Quad ER large Hunchback 2C could work potentially. Or whether, of course, they'll just go full NSR and aim to cross across to the other team's side on Grimplexus, which can be done by a few avenues. Getting so we're also, after the GNX and Srot game, we'll be casting 228 Wuhan Watch versus KDCM, which is a combined team of Kel's Commandos and Ismo. So that should be an exciting match to watch, I'm hoping. We'll be casting that in about 50 minutes. So we're looking for the teams to get ready now. So CSPS could really use a win here. I don't think that'll push them over the edge to get a win, but they could definitely even the scores up quite nicely and get very close to 42.
Yeah, because 33 points to 21. So it would bring them closer.
Well, if they do a 5-0, that's 10 points. So.
But that's still 33 to 31, so they still lose.
Yeah, but all that matters there's no winning or losing in that terms. All that matters is the actual points.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So it's still like you've managed to get 31 points to 33. It's not that much of a difference, you see. The winner of this comp will be whoever has the most points at the end of it, not who won the most drops or
but
who won the rounds or anything. It does. Yeah, all that's irrelevant. So at the moment, they've still got another 10 points up for grabs, which could really make it so it's, a difference of 2 points is very minimal. So the actual winning and losing as such, like managing to get one more point than your enemy, is not as important in this league as it has been in previous leagues. It doesn't make much of a difference in the end. A difference of 2 points, of course, 2 points is nice to have, but it's very little in the scheme of having 52 points up for grabs each week. Zudokai's locked, but he doesn't have all his members ready. Need green board to lock.
Yeah, he wasn't paying attention.
Well, he should pay attention. There we go, all green. Just waiting on Deathly Eyes, and we're going to launch it straight away, bang. So we can get everyone over to this GNX Srot game. So we won't do any interviews or anything. We'll head straight over to the other match. And Kurlon is the culprit.
The culprit for with the logos?
Messing up Captain Cat's precious artwork. Okay.
Well, I'm running the old scoreboard V2, so it might be.
Yeah, but we can't blame you on that. Kurlon, Just Call Me Asher said Kurlon gave him the artwork. So. Okay, we have the mechs coming in. So. On 42, the answer side, we have a Summoner, a Mad Cat 2B, Annihilator 2A, an Arctic Cheetah, which I'm very surprised to see, honestly, and a Veagle, a Vapor Eagle.
We still love you, Kurlon. Who do I need to look at? Which side?
Comstar Postal Service, the Red Boys.
That's right, I thought you said the answer. I got to jump in a Javelin, a Sail in the Grasshopper 5P, Blood Asp for the Dubious, Annihilator 1P again for Deathly Eyes, Elemental Jesper in the Vapor Eagle 1.
Okay. I'm very surprised. Can you see what's on that Arctic Cheetah? I'm presuming it's going to be machine guns. But I don't actually know. Where is it?
5ER mediums.
5ER medium Arctic Cheetah. Oh, there he goes. Bang, and missed most of it because his jump's still at 99%. Oh, take his hit. Oh, be very careful to jump. Do not die here. That Veagle hitting him nicely with a PPC.
Well, that's a bad place.
Running away. A few more chip damage with the ER mediums. Missed at the PPC, got away 78%. So, oof. Not getting that cap point, and Ragnarhawk going to pick it up instead.
Resource point Theta is ours.
Answer with the early capture. And he's only slither capping it. I don't know, with his team the way they are, I'd probably go for the full cap, honestly.
Yeah, as long as he was moving around.
I mean, we do have an eagle-eye view, but I think he's safer actually staying where the cap point is.
I think Elemental Jester might have had a line on him, a beat on him when he got finally in position at the bottom there, but...
Yeah, but it's not a full... It's very difficult to hit the mechs through that gap with the PPCs. Light mech.
True.
Yeah. There's a lot of places you can hide with it. So the Annihilator finally moving up, Kamichua. The Summoner is... Yep, the typical 2 PPC build. Veagle is triple PPC. Mad Cat Mark 2B looks like it is... Is that missing an autocannon? What's on the Mad Cat 2B? Can you look for me? I can't click into it. Oh, it's PPCs and 3 Ultra 5s. 2 PPCs, 3 Ultra 5s. Okay, I missed the PPCs. I thought I was missing a ballistic. Okay. Interesting. We've got a bit of a split here from Comstar and a bit of trading occurring, so neither team opting to go for the brawl push.
Yeah, 2 decently fast mechs in the Vapor Eagle and the Arctic Cheetah, so it'd be interesting to see you if you take one out, you still have a decent speedier other.
The triple pit Veagle will probably be only going about 70, so it's not overly as fast as you might think.
It's fast-ish.
Yeah, fast-ish. Not super fast.
That's true. That basically puts them on the same foot. Javelin and the...
Well, the Summoner would most likely be faster than the Veagle.
Ooh, actually, yeah, you're
or
right.
if not the same speed. It'd be about the same speed, if not faster, the Summoner, for most builds for the Veagle. But yeah, they're still relatively fast compared to like a typical. If you're going to bring an Inner Sphere mech with a stand engine rather than an XL, it's going to be definitely quicker than that.
Next time, just tell me to keep my mouth shut. I don't have Vapor Eagles, so I assumed it was fast. Be like, system, shut up, bro. But a lot of good firing going on downrange here. A lot of nice, good hits.
Yeah, looking like it's going towards Comstar's way again, honestly. I mean, the jump's at 67, but then looking like they're bleeding. It's pretty even, honestly. It's hard to... You can't really pin it either way at the moment. I feel the Annihilator 1P is a better choice than the 2A.
You know
what? The 2A's mounts are very low.
Yeah, they should have forced this last drop as a ballistic only drop.
Who's they? Me?
The tournament owner.
I don't feel like that. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's see.
That's what I'm looking for, buddy.
Deathly Eyes, I think, is doing some good work in this NE1P again. High mounts. Doing a lot of alphaing here. Tearing up this Mad Cat. Not taking very much return damage at all.
Yeah, I think maybe they're trying to focus on the...
Is that Javelin's at 44%? He's smoking, but he's still running around fine. And it's interesting that Comstar have sort of moved over this side now. I mean...
Oh, he is red CT, though.
Dear Lord. The Javelin Oaks. Yeah. But they really, like... They might... Even if CSPS win this trading, they're very shortly going to lose on caps.
Yeah, there's no way.
Like, they have to make a move very quickly. Yeah, so the Annihilator's starting to take a bit more fire now. Really focusing on him.
We might have a win for 42 with almost no kills here. I assume there'll be 1 or 2 at least.
We're getting to the point where they won't be able to win off 1 cap point. So even if they manage to kill 42, all it would take is the Arctic Cheetah to run and hide, and they won't be able to win on caps alone. So, but in saying that, the trades, while they're still a little bit in favour, I feel, of Comstar, I don't think it's going quick enough. Of course, CSPS might just say, you know what, we're going to try and get as many kills as possible, and rather than trying to win the match at this point, that might be better for them to try and maximize their points rather than doing a aggressive push, which could result in them just all dying.
Yeah.
So they may have made that call just to say, okay, we're not going to try and get the cap. We're just going to try and win our trades and try and get our points back that way. Because right now they're not going to come back on caps. And yeah, Julius Squirrel's almost lost his mech. I think he just lost the torso.
Yeah, he's yellow right torso.
Yeah.
Ragnarok is trying to destroy.
He's trying to get that right torso.
Yeah, he's close too.
Yeah. And those ER mediums, putting them to good use here, really.
Yep.
Nice build. Unusual build that you wouldn't have suspected, but nice. And the Arctic Cheetah is... Oh, Jachump is making a move here with the Javelin. They've somehow managed to miss each other. I don't know how that happened. But looks like Ragnar's picked up that he's there, so he might get just an easy kill here. Jachump being very hurt already. Jachump really needs to backshot one of these. There we go. The Annihilator's turned around though.
Oh,
Ragnar's coming in. He's going to die. Bang, there we go. Yep.
First one down this late in the match. Holy smokes.
All their mechs are very injured though. Very...
Although, yeah, Elemental Justice, Zudikai, and Prometheus over here.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's lagged.
Like, on both sides, they're very injured. I think, yeah, CSPS is just starting to bleed out a bit more though.
Well, you kind of went in there alone.
No. And don't know if they're going to be able to get him. They've got to manage to get one kill on Zudikai. Will they manage to get another? Pretty important they get another here. Prometheus must be extremely injured in this Vigor. The Summon is pretty fresh cavalry. The Annihilator Deathly Eyes is one touch. The Vigil is one hit on the right torso, but I don't think he's going to die. Oh, the Kamichiwa and the Annihilator was extremely damaged too. So a very close match, even though it ended up with 5-1. A lot of the 42 mechs very open there.
Oh yeah, I mean look at those percentages, holy crap.
Yeah, look, yeah, Deathly Eyes doing great work in that Annihilator, but that BASP doing very little, 127 damage on that BASP is not a good result for the other assault mech on CSPS's team. We're a nice spread from 42. So what were the final scores?
I mean, what was the points?
Yep, the final
43 points to
23.
Points
43 points to 23. So a pretty strong showing from 42 there. I mean, the CSPS second team, while there are a few known comp players in there, as a team, they're new to the comp, so it's to be expected that they're going to take a little while to get the ball rolling.
But I think they did a great job against 42, though.
I think it was really competitive matches. Always managed to pick up at least one kill and then getting a very solid win against 42 on the ER large laser trading of Alpine Peaks. So now we're going to move straight over to host our other stream because I believe that's already underway. So if you could move us over there, system, that would be great.
I don't have permissions for that.
Are you sure?
No. No, maybe
Why
I do
not?
for this one?
I think you do.
Maybe I do.
Can you just host MWO Leagues 2 or something? Let me see.
You gotta put the whole thing in, though, don't you?
No, I have to listen to my own voice. I don't like it. Go away. Host.
Damn it.
Who can do it? Who's watching? Live there? Where are you live?
Well, I was 5 minutes behind.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find him. Host the other stream, please.
But a great match overall. Thanks for the teams for letting us cast it. Or we forced them to cast it so they can suck it. But good job by both sides. Really enjoyed that one.
Yep, so we're getting live. Yes, I will host it. So thank you very much, Belmont. We will reconvene in about half an hour.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
You have a good one.